as your friend. 2 weeks. You know the drill. Follow the blue ones, crush the white ones.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank the government for making house living a crime. It's not a choice, it's a supply chain. You look like a friend of mine before she moved away. Be careful out there.
Are you eating well? You look thin, and your hair is getting long.
I'm fine, Mom. Just busy with studies.
Is that closer?
Since coming out as trans and starting to take hormones, I've gotten a lot more confident in my body.
So the 30th of October, which is right now, but minus 3 years, I came out to myself as trans women. Happy the 5th anniversary of me came out as trans women.
Right, I actually want to keep my penis and have a vagina. So you know, at the moment it seems like there's no way for me to ever get my gender marker changed from M to an F.
The interviewer didn't notice my issue about my hairstyle and such, as well as I'm not comfortable to pull a feminine voice because of sickness. So I trying to this is not a comfortable conversation and the way I perceive myself, but because of the job application I have to perceive myself as male and sign the application form as that way as well, and then following my pronoun upon the Hong Kong IDs of as M male. The interviewer immediately get me hired and will get me start working on the next day.
Hairstyle thing. I think the hairstyle thing definitely needs change, and I don't see why it has to have so many limitations. Anyways, like it's just hair. and it's not even died a lot of the time. And once they get out of school, they're going to die anyways. There's not much point to limiting it. I don't think people are going to be distracted by a bit of like a boy with long hair or a girl with short hair.
Unless that person has a preconceived notion of my gender, which is like family, friends from before, then I wouldn't really tell that I'm trans, because it's just another layer of difficulty and a Pandora's box to be opened. Like, no, I don't think I'll describe myself as trans to people who don't know me.
For example, in Hong Kong, like in most of other countries, the ID card or the passport you receive would have the sex item, which will show your sex. But for us, it would show a sex that does not match our sex that is presented, and which would cause a lot of other problems in the future. And currently, you don't need to do surgery before. You can change your ID card to prevent the stuff that I mentioned before, like put the title and the sex in different places. Like these are stuff that can be done to make our lives easier.
Currently, my passport and Hong Kong ID says male as the gender marker, right? And if I want to get that changed, I basically have to undergo surgery to get my penis removed, which is something. But the thing is, I actually want to keep my penis, right? I actually want to keep my penis and have a vagina. So at the moment, it seems like there's no way for me to ever get my gender marker changed from M to an F. The other, some kind of law that allows for that is more, I suppose, lenient in allowing people to change their gender marker would be nice.
Even I want the surgery, I would still prefer to have the gender marker on the HID to be more accessible to allow me to have change of it. The current requirement saying the very bare minimum to allow set the new gender recognition by the is it immigration department or I forgot the
either way, the current law is that if you are generally considered male to female, then you have to have at minimum have to have your penis removed, and then either you have to also have a vagina, or you have to regularly submit medical information to the government, which it's invasive.
Both invasive and it's entirely
it's unnecessary as well.
It's unnecessary.
I mean, there's plenty of historical evidence that suggests that it isn't. I'm vaguely aware that other non-Western cultures have also previously had various ideas of there being a third gender or someone who changes from one gender to another in various concepts or another, right? Now, don't expect me to know for certain what these concepts are, because I'm not an expert. But
I can just one example after what you say.
But even if we ignore that, is it really that much of a Western concept for somebody to want to be another gender? Like, there's nothing about that concept that would make it inherently Western, right? Society can better educate itself on trans issues. We have the internet, we have Google, we have blogs and articles written by trans people on Reddit.
This is on stuff AKC to like discrimination ordinance.
Yes.
I'm missing my English. So I think that this is another really big thing to have to remedy. Accept other stories as being like real, as being like somebody have lived it, and listen to it with a receptive mind, and use the basis of which to base your perceptions instead of some really big preconceptions.